My video for June the 15th, 2019 is video number 3117. The title is The Universal Declaration of Human Rights. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights, UDHR, is a milestone document in the history of human rights. Drafted by representatives with different legal and cultural backgrounds from all religions of the world, the Declaration was proclaimed by the United Nations General Assembly in Paris on the 10th of December, 1948, General Assembly Resolution 217. A, as a common standard of achievements for all people and all nations. It sets out, for the first time, fundamental human rights to be universally protected, and it has been translated into over 500 languages. Article 1, all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. They are endowed with reason and conscience and should act toward one another in a spirit of brotherhood. I skip to Article 19. Everyone has the right to freedom of opinion and expression. This right includes freedom to hold opinions without interference and to seek, receive, and impart information and ideas through any media, regardless of frontiers. I wonder, does that include YouTube and Facebook, as it should? Indeed, I wrestle with the knowledge that Facebook and YouTube seem to be censoring certain people in one way or another. I know as a routine, I used to get 1,000 or more views for every one of my videos. For a long time, that was true. And then all of a sudden, something changed. And now I generally get 100 to 200 views. And I've had people ask me, Ron, why aren't you publishing videos anymore? Well, I still do it every day. But as I've said in other videos, there seems to be algorithms or something that is keeping some of my videos from getting the exposure that they used to get when Facebook and YouTube were being used to spy on people. Now, do privately held companies, and YouTube and Facebook are privately held companies, but they are media. They are media. And there's supposed to be freedom of the press. But the media doesn't determine that, because there's freedom of speech for opinions and editorials and things like that. They are opinion pages. They are opinions. What I put out all the time is my perspective and my opinion on my perspective. As I said so many times, the one thing that is common to all religions is that we are to love one another. That includes being able to listen, being able to speak our minds, not argue. Arguing is a different thing. Then you're pointing a finger at somebody and saying you're wrong, and you're in their face, and they don't have a choice except to walk away, or I suppose hit you if you push their buttons hard enough and piss them off. I don't think that that's the right response, but by the same token, I can understand sometimes how people can aggravate others to the point of wanting to just shut up, will you? And yet, as I said, I've watched my own videos diminish over time. To it's rare now that I get 1,000 views. Occasionally it does still happen, but it's very rare. And 10,000, forget it. I mean, yes, I had videos that have had 30, 40,000, 50. I don't think I ever hit 50,000, but I do think I've hit 30s and 40,000s of views for one video. in any case, folks, I don't know if me making this video or any of my videos is going to have an impact on those that feel threatened, as some people in the elite establishment probably do feel threatened because they've been involved in some very dark activities, including, as I said so many times, child molestation and even murder and just atrocious acts against the most innocent of the human population. So all humans are not equal. Some are seen as subservient to others, and it's okay to enslave them based on religion, based on race, based on nationality, in the minds of course, the elite. But that's not true. The elite are only elite in their own minds. There are no elite humans. Now, are there fallen angels that claim elitehood? I would think that that's the truth. Do I know it for a fact? How could I know it for a fact when my codons have been turned off, when I have had my capabilities limited to a huge degree? I mean, they say most of my codons are junk DNA. No, they're not. No, they're not. And I want to exercise my human rights, which includes freedom of speech, which includes freedom of the press. To me, this is a form of the press. It's not printed, but it goes out on the internet. The internet is the press in this world. Internet and TV are the press. It's no longer on a printed page most of the time. Now it's media. Media has become the current press. And we need to level the playing field, and somehow we need to rein in YouTube, Facebook, and any other corporate group that thinks it has the right to control the information and opinions of people. There should be free expression. And I don't mean hate expression. I don't mean inciting riots. There has to be limitations there. I mean, if you're advising that people should be killed or whatever, no, that's not what I'm saying. And please get it straight that I'm not advocating violence of any kind. But I would like to see the playing field leveled, and I would like to see the ability to speak our truth based on our personal and individual experience in the media, so that people have the right to choose what they read and hear and make up their own minds what they want to believe. Nobody has the right to impose their beliefs on somebody else and say, you must believe this. You must think this way. And if you don't, we're going to hurt you. That's a violation of human rights, as declared in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights by the United Nations. And I believe the United States and Israel and all of the European countries, in fact, virtually all the countries of the world approved it. So why then is there censorship going on? Why are the rights being taken away on public media like YouTube and Facebook? How are we going to redress the grievance of web pages and things being taken down online in this form of mass media? That's the question I'm asking. And I'd like to hear some comments back. And I do appreciate you listening. And thank you very much, and namaste.